So a huge shift is happening at Apple. Let's break down this massive leadership change.
Apple has finally announced its succession plan, and believe me, this has been in the works for years.
Starting September 1st, Tim Cook is the new executive chairman, and hardware boss, John Ternus, he's the new CEO.
Cook, who's been CEO since 2011, called the job the greatest privilege of his entire life. And you can see why. Under his leadership, Apple's value jumped from $350 billion to, well, $4 trillion.
So, what's next for Cook? He's basically becoming Apple's top diplomat, handling those tricky global relationships. Okay, let's meet the new guy, John Ternus, a 25-year Apple veteran and a real product guy. They say he's a brilliant engineer. I mean, he's had his hands in pretty much every core product. You can see his rise right here, a steady climb, leaving his mark on almost every major product line. And get this, he was instrumental in huge hits like AirPods and the game-changing Apple Silicon transition. You know, this really shows how Apple has evolved, from design to operations, and now to pure engineering. And picking an insider makes a ton of sense. It signals stability, right? Over 80% of new CEOs are hired from within. But Ternus has a huge test right out of the gate, literally days after he takes the top job. Yep, all eyes will be on the iPhone 18 launch. We might even see a new foldable Ultra model. And it's not just about the iPhone. A whole new lineup of hardware is expected to drop with it. The Pro models are getting some serious upgrades. Think a new chip, a new modem. We're talking raw performance. Oh, and you know there's gotta be a new color. Word on the street is dark cherry. So the big takeaway here, Apple is now led by a product engineer, and this is a huge deal. And why does that matter? Because with AI taking over, having that hardware expert in charge is crucial. But here's the trillion-dollar question. Can the product guy crack Apple's biggest challenge? AI?